Hey guys, how you doing? I wanted to talk a little bit about the line of succession in Saudi Arabia, what just happened. So this guy pictured, Salman, I hope I'm saying that correctly. If not, I'm going to say it terribly the rest of the video. But this guy Salman, so he took over as the new successor, the new crown prince for Saudi Arabia, and we got to know what does this mean for the world. You know, this guy is thought to have supported things like cutting ties with Qatar, cutting ties with Iran, the arms deal with the United States of America, the military conflict, the proxy war happening in Yemen. He was there. He currently is their defense minister. And something we're just hearing about from Zero Hedge right now is that apparently after this line of succession happened, Israel sent a number of different aircraft to Saudi Arabia to prevent a possibility of a coup from this guy's cousin. So the line of succession may not have been, exactly welcome in the country. And it also, if that is the case, Israel and Saudi Arabia have closer ties than we expected, and that's a little worrisome. There's been theories out there that they have had pretty close ties behind closed doors, but I mean it's a pretty scary thing to think about. But basically, this guy taking over for Saudi Arabia, I'm not a big fan that the United States is working with Saudi Arabia. I think they're just as bad as Iran, if not worse, when it comes to funding terrorism and creating all these little proxy wars and these just horrific human fatalities that happen in the Middle East. Their human rights track record is just not that great. When Trump, not a big Trump hater, like I've said before, but I did not like the arms deal we did with Saudi Arabia one bit. Seems like this guy was a big, staunch supporter of that deal. And basically, this guy taking over at some point, him being the next line of succession, just shows that Saudi Arabia and Iran are on a collision course. That's something that's just going to happen. You got two big dogs in the Middle East who want control. And they're having this small little proxy war in Yemen, but after cutting ties with Qatar and then everything that's going on in Syria, their war, the war between Saudi Arabia and Iran, is coming to a head. It's gonna be more of a conventional, full physical war soon, instead of these little proxy wars that they're having. And I necessarily don't like how the U.S. is going to be involved in that, because we're pretty close allies with Saudi Arabia. Personally, I think we should just leave them the hell alone. They're going to go to war and they're going to kill each other off, and it's going to happen, and we don't need to be in the middle of that. And I think that this guy taking over as the crown prince, the next in line, that's just going to hasten the deal. I also believe that this guy getting put at the front of the line like that is just the deep state at work. Because the deep state wants these wars. These wars help them control the population, just like what we're seeing with them using the media right now to try to get behind a war with North Korea. As we've seen with Syria and Russia in the past, they're doing the same thing here. They're putting people into power that they need in power to push their end goals. And so I think this guy's probably just an agent of the deep state, of the globalist, and it's something we're gonna have to keep our eyes on, guys, because things that he's supported in the past, just aren't good for the population of the world or the population of Saudi Arabia.